cider.
Brew Happy! We're the longest running beer podcast in the Pacific Northwest. Why wouldn't they be listening to us?
So many different beers! I got you something really good and really delicious.
Oh my God.
You listen to the Brew Happy Show, so do I. Do it.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer.
Oh yeah, that's Brew Happy.
That's right. I'm the voice of beer, and you are listening to the Brew Happy Show weekly podcast. Thank you so much for listening wherever podcasts are found. This week we are at JPR Studios at our home base, and we are, of course, with Fitzmagic over here. That's not how he normally answers the mic there. Of course, we got JP the champion. No, why are you guys being weird? Oh my God! And then, of course, we have the green goddess botanic herself. Hi, everybody. Oh, what are you guys doing? What is happening right now?
It's an ASMR session.
Oh my God!
I don't know. I got peer pressured into it, to be
Can
honest.
you guys just act normal? Just once. Can I do an opening where you guys act normal?
We don't want to confuse the dogs.
Oh my God! All right, yeah. And then, of course, we do have Daisy the dog here. We don't know what breed she is, but she is adorable.
She is adorable. She jumped all over me when I came in. Hi.
That's because you had treats in your pocket.
Welcome to Monday.
She likes
is that a burrito
She likes
in your
little.
pocket?
She likes little Vienna sausages.
I didn't have that in my pocket.
Oh, her mistake.
No.
So we have a whole bunch of beer here on this table.
Why so much? Because we love it and we talk about it for your sake.
That's right. This is November, the month of November, and it is the month of giving thanks. We are going to be having a Thanksgiving episode next week for our Patreon members. We'll be talking more about that soon.
I will tell you more about that soon.
But in the meantime, we have a whole bevy of delicious beers, including a couple from Ale Song. We have an Evil Twin Mexican Biscotti. We have a tiramisu from McMinimans.
I gave you that one.
Yeah, and then we're going to drink it. And then we have the Rosenstadt Dunkel, and I am drinking right now the Rogue Dead and Dead.
Little dead guy ale kind of thing?
Yeah, it's aged in oak dead guy whiskey barrel chips. So we have a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, and we have this mystery beer. The label came off as I was transferring stuff a while back, and I don't know what, but it's got a wax seal on it, so it's got to be good, right?
Great job.
It's a stout.
It's probably some sort of stout.
There's a Rosenstadt Dunkel. There's also the Von Trapp Brewing Dunkel.
I gave that to you for your birthday. That was the fun one.
Brought that. I also brought the Barlow's Basic AF Pumpkin Spice Latte, a brewery that's no longer in production. But
Can I be honest with you? I think that was in my fridge for like 3 years. I was just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, 10, 29, 21. On the bottom it says, Yas Queen. This is a pumpkin spice latte pastry stout, and then John gave me last week, which I brought in one of the West Coast IPA from Brewhost. This is the Sixes.
Oh,
Sixes. I'll be drinking that in a little bit.
Nice, yeah.
John also brought a bevy of beautiful beverages.
Yeah, what's that yellow thing you're drinking? Is that a Von Ebert?
It's a Zogel House Fresh Hop Kolsch.
Oh,
There you go.
nice.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That's
I like
277
I like the label
fresh hops
art.
that John has
I
had.
bet that's so good.
1.9. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then I'm also drinking the Dunkel, Rosenstadt Dunkel.
Rosenstadt Dunkel.
Can I just have a little taster
Yeah.
of that? Cool.
What is Bronwyn drinking?
Yeah, what do you got there, babe?
I decided on cider to start. So this is the Two Town cider. It's a special collab with Rogue, the dead guy whiskey. It's called Nice and Neat Oak Aged Spiced Imperial Apple at 11%. So it's hitting kind of hard. I need something fresh.
Hey, Christian, did you know it was 11% when you downed the first glass?
No, I could kind of taste it was boozy, but
Boozy is a light term.
yeah, I'm really happy at the moment.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
She's
You
feeling
know,
good.
life is good.
Yeah.
Compared to last week when you had no alcohol.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. She was
You were
on.
taking
she
care
was,
of yourself.
She was on headache
Yeah.
meds.
Yeah.
I will say,
Those don't mix well.
I almost brought you, and I'll have to bring it for you next week. But I have a Imperial Dark Cherry
Oh.
from Two Towns.
Okay.
That sounds awesome.
That does.
And I talked about it last week, but I've shared it. So if anyone wants me to share it, the new school beer list of holiday and ciders and drinks is up. I've been sharing that around to my cider peeps. There's some really good stuff on there, which includes what I just picked up, a tall boy of the Cranberry Mule from Portland Cider Company.
Oh,
Okay.
It's
nice.
fantastic.
Ah.
And I do love the nice subtle hints of ginger and lime that complement the cranberries very nicely. It's very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good meal. I like it a lot, so I'll be drinking that here probably this next weekend
Okay.
when I'm sitting at home with my wisdom teeth out.
Ooh, ouch.
Why are they in right now?
Yeah, the bottom two are in. The
Can't
top
Okay.
you
two are
clearly tell how wise he is?
not. I'm gonna be real fucking stupid next week on the show. Guys, look at this. The sky blue.
Okay, so just the voice is going to change, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So, yeah, I get my wisdom teeth out on Friday.
Why?
Oh,
And I'm gonna
wow.
Are they
spend-
impacted?
This one isn't completely sideways.
It's a little late for this.
This one already has a cavity in it,
Oh.
but
Owie.
luckily,
Can you store things in there?
yeah, yeah, extra food and grime. So
Oh.
this one is sideways, but the roots are curled. So
Oh.
they're gonna remove both of them.
Oh, okay.
Just get rid of
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Because that was what happened with the first top two. Was one of them had a big old cavity, and he's like, "We could fill it, but that doesn't make any fucking sense. So let's just pull them."
Yeah, I had all my wisdom teeth taken out when I was in the Air Force.
As most stories I hear do. A good family friend of mine, same thing. He went in and he was like what 18 or 19,
Yeah.
and they broke
Same.
his jaw,
Whoa. They didn't have to do that to me.
and they didn't because they sucked. So they had to wire it shut.
Yeah.
Had a wired shut jaw for the first few weeks of basic.
I think that was the
Sorry,
surgery
what?
where they put me on a morphine drip on my way out. It was like for half a day.
I will be on anesthesia.
That was some good stuff.
I will
Thank
be-
God we have like the strongest beers in all of the world
Yeah.
here to talk about this today.
Yeah.
I'll be put under anesthesia to get the
Makes
teeth removed.
sense.
It's been hour
Wait,
procedure.
who's Anna? And isn't Erica going to be upset about this?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Why are you being
afterwards.
put under Anna?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Stesia is a weird last name. Is that Polish?
Boner Jam is 98.
Okay.
Wow.
Anyway, let's move on.
All right. Well, so which one of these beers do you guys want to open next? I know we all already have beers open, but we're all kind of halfway through what we're drinking.
I'm gonna try this
And
other Dunkel
we
real
are going to
quick.
need to plan ahead here. We have a lot of stuff that is, in the 10% range.
Ooh, John,
And
costume.
I know you guys all just live right across the river, so it's not very far. But we here on the Brew Happy Show, we do not recommend drinking and driving. So I do want to be conscientious of that fact.
So real quick before we get into the thank yous and move on to the break,
Mm-hmm.
what is remind us as the table, because we all have ADHD except for John who's asleep.
Yes.
What is on the table, and then what we could be opening,
Okay, so other than the mystery beer we have here,
which we should open up regardless.
yeah, we are going to open that up next. We have a couple of ale songs. This one is the Maestro, which is a barley wine ale aged in bourbon barrels.
Yeah.
That's 13%, guys.
Nope.
Okay, that's
put that back.
a little heavy.
Yep.
Okay. Then we have the ale song Rhino Suit, which is an imperial milk stout
We talked
aged
about that
in
last
bourbon
week.
barrels. That's 12%, guys.
That one we can sip on.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I
so we're gonna
agree.
keep
I
that
feel
out.
like barley wine is a no-go, but the milk stout
Okay.
is a yes
Okay.
go.
Okay.
'Cause
I'm
I
gonna
ha-
put. I'm
I
gonna
have
put
a
the.
pastry stout here as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And
we
then
also have another pastry stout in here too somewhere.
Yeah. So we actually have two of these. We have the Evil Twin Imperial Mexican Biscotti Cake Break.
Yeah.
That's a 10.5%. This is let me describe this real quick. This is with coffee, cinnamon, almonds, and cocoa nibs, vanilla, and habanero peppers, guys.
Habanero?
Yeah, that's gonna pop your mouth. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
John, what do you think about the one with the hots?
Habanero peppers.
Chocolate.
Pop, pop, pop.
No habanero peppers.
Okay,
We'll
okay.
save that for the bottle share.
All right. And then, and then we have the tiramisu from
Ooh.
McMiniman's barrel-aged pastry stout.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, we have.
And
all right.
that is, hold on. Oh my God. Actually, that's an 8%.
That actually might be nice.
Okay, so I think we're probably going to do that. Let me just read this one. This it says there is some debate over who invented tiramisu, but there is no question that Elks Temple Brewery recognized its potential for beer.
Yeah, it's up in Olympia, I believe.
Elegant Bellissima beer, which means beautiful. All the delicious flavors you'd expect from its namesake: chocolate, coffee, vanilla, and ladyfinger cookies.
yum.
Wait, real ladyfingers? Is okay. Are layered in this decadent stout, aged 6 months
lot of
in
Botox.
McMiniman's Billy whiskey barrels to impart the depths and booziness of a digestif.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we're definitely doing that one.
That one and the Ale Song Milk Stout.
Okay, and then the mystery beer.
The mystery beer for sure.
All right, and then
Well, here's the thing
does
is-
anybody want any of this Rogue? I have more of these in the
Nah,
fridge.
I don't want the Rogue.
Okay, okay.
I'm also going to get rid of the cider because I'm feeling like this is very tart and boozy, and what I really feel like is this dark.
It is a
Yes.
nice and neat oak-aged spice imperial
It
apple.
It is one of my
so
favorites, and I
It's
so
literally.
good.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie.
And actually, this was aged in Rogue Dead Guy whiskey barrels.
It was.
I
This-
just keep a
Two
can
towns.
in my little fridge,
Just there for safekeeping.
just for the end of the world,
Wow.
just in case I
So-
don't want to carry it.
Yeah.
You can chug this
Well,
and just
that
instantly not
that
care.
is, that's kind of where we're at. So that's kind of where why we brought that out.
Perfect. Here's what I think
Mm-hmm.
when we come back from the break. I think we take our little tiny glasses here,
Okay.
and we open up this mystery beer,
Okay.
and we try it, and if it's shite, we throw it away.
Good idea.
Okay. I have no problem with
Can
that.
we try to guess what it is if we can taste it at all?
We won't open it yet, but
Okay.
we'll do a smell, and then we'll do a taste.
I'll open it during the break.
Well, you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
don't give it away.
No, I can't. Daisy is not drinking this week, and because she's a dog, and
But you know what I mean.
I'm not gonna just run out to the sidewalk and try to give away a beer.
Get off a beer.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've done that, but
It's true.
it's a little late. It's a little late, and I don't want to put the bar next door out of business.
Yeah.
Much
I mean,
respect.
we could with the amount of liquor we have in this house.
Mad respect to the Nighthawk. Well, beer fans, thank you so much again for
What is a
listening
Nighthawk,
this
by the way?
week. It's a hawk that flies at night,
Okay, thanks.
or that hunts at night.
Moving on.
Okay, so
Thanks for
this
listening.
guy,
that was a valid
always,
question.
always stepping on my lines.
That's a valid question.
All right, so beer fans, I want to thank you again for listening, and you guys are awesome. We do love support, so please like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. Tell a friend about the Brew Happy Show, and if you know somebody in the beer industry, or you have a beer that you have tasted, or a brew pub that you love and you want to hear about it on the Brew Happy Show, reach out to us on social media. Tell us about this place, this beer, or this person that you think is awesome and why we need to know about them. And we will give them a prost. Ding, ding. There we go. Prost bell, and we'll raise a glass to them and in celebration, and we might even reach out and have them on the show. That said, if you want to support the show in other ways, monetary is also a wonderful way to go. We always need help with the hosting fees, replacing cords, mics, SD cards, and all sorts of other dongles and things. So anyways, check us out on patreon.com/brewhappy, and for as little as $1 you can help support the show. At the $5 level, we'll send you a t-shirt and interact with you a little more. And if you have a business that you would like to hear about on the Brew Happy Show, one of our sponsors, Lazy Days Brewing, is one of those people. They donate $25 a month, and that definitely helps keep the lights on. We appreciate sponsors like Paul Cigars and Lazy Days Brewing. They are some of the people that help keep us afloat. Check out Lazy Days Brewing. They have 2 conveniently placed locations, one in Beaverton and one over on Flint Street over by the Rose Garden. And they have awesome food, awesome beer, and Bronwyn here will tell you all about the fries if you let her.
So true. They're a fave.
Yeah. Well, beer fans, we have some messages from our friends in the industry. And right afterwards, we're going to get into some of this beer. Cheers.
I am Mike Bolt with Final Draft Tap House, and you are listening to the Brew Happy Show.
It's not about the beer. It's about the beer. You can't get so crazy about beer that it becomes obsessive. The second part is about the beer. It means it's about the beer culture. It's about the camaraderie that comes with the first beer. It's not about the beer you're drinking. It's about how you drink it, where you drink it. It's a cultural thing. It can't be a singular event. I mean, they have a word for singular events, and they're not fun.
Beer mongers. Where in this urban jungle can I find a decent craft beer?
Look, what's that off in the distance?
Distance? What distance? We're so conveniently located at Southeast 11th Avenue.
Beer mongers, bottle shop and tap room. Oh no, what's that?
Don't worry, that's just Damien rooting around in our extensive selection.
So many different beers!
Beer mongers, bottle shop and tap room.
For more information, visit thebeermongers.com or check out our social media.
Brew Happy, proudly supporting women in craft beer since 2010.
Hey, I'm Jess.
And I'm Elliot.
We're at TPK Brewing.
And you're listening to The Brew Happy Show.
John, I need more beer.
Oh, I know what this is. No one taste it. Nobody taste it. Don't taste the mystery beer yet.
The mystery beer.
It's not a mystery. I know exactly what it is.
How?
Because it smells exactly like what I would think it would smell like.
Wow.
And we're not gonna drink it.
It's not your feet.
It's not my feet.
Wait,
Good job.
Is it?
You fucking.
Oh my god, it's so it's so boozy. It's so crazy.
This okay. John, did you get some? John did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Everyone
wonder
take
how old it is.
a tiny sip,
Tiny sip?
but no one say a word.
Okay. Oh.
Can't make noise.
Oh.
Whoa.
So this is, without a doubt, a bourbon barrel-aged stout,
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I agree.
and there's some definite age to this. So I would say over 5 years.
Oh, really?
Wow.
So like 2019 maybe.
Okay.
And if I'm thinking back about what came out in 2019, this could be from Fremont. This might be a B-bomb.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that I ever had one of those.
How dare you?
It's possible.
But here's the thing. It's only okay.
Okay.
Brahman's having a tough time stomaching
Yeah, no,
it.
not for me.
It's too syrupy.
Whoa.
Shit.
There's a lot of sitting around that this thing did.
Wow. I didn't exactly shake up the bottle, you know.
Which you shouldn't have.
No,
I don't think you
you
need to.
agitate it in the glass.
Yeah.
You just kind of swish it around a little. You know?
Bronwyn's passing out, so
Mystery
she's gone.
beer.
She's gone.
No.
Aww.
I'm dumping it.
Come back.
I would be dumping it too.
Dump.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Moving on.
Rinse
Okay.
Too?
Yeah, I'll do a rinse.
Do a rinse. I'll take some. I'll drink some more Dunkel.
Dongle.
Dunkel has been the refresh beer. Wow. Hey, by the way, from now on, let's just make sure we keep labels on beers. John, what did you think?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It's too tart
old.
and not in a way that's good. Oh, can you take mine too, please?
And then we also had the.
Go ahead and dump that whole
we did
bottle.
open that basic as fuck pumpkin ale that we've been gifting each other back and forth for 3 years.
3 years. Hey, guess what? Barlow's didn't age well.
Well, they're not around anymore to defend themselves, so we're not going to bother with any more commentary on that.
That's fair too.
But I think we have the tiramisu and the ale song Rhino Suit up next.
So
Which one?
The Rhino Suit should be newer.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah, I would say so.
So the tiramisu,
Actually, I
believe
think
is,
these are both about this. They're both about maybe 1 to 2 years old.
Yeah. So we can flip a coin if you'd like. I have a coin in my pocket. I always carry one.
Let's flip a bottle cap.
I have a better coin in the pocket.
Oh.
Oh wow, JP, what is that?
We have the same coin.
What
we,
is that?
We
How
almost
did-
have the same coin.
What the hell?
Wow.
I have a 50 cent,
JFK.
What are you-
JFK 50 cent.
50-cent piece.
What are you guys joined forces as
Here's
Two-Face
the,
on the weekends?
anniversary.
He's got an anniversary edition. I have one from 1971.
Oh, that's older.
Wow.
Mine's 76.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we should probably call it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you gotta
so
call it.
heads for tiramisu.
Because it has an elk head on
Because
it.
it has a
There
hell.
we go.
A Helk head.
Best out of 2.
What did you get? What'd you get?
That was a.
Well, you dropped
Well,
it.
it was a tails, and now it's heads.
So mine was tails as well. So it's
The
the ale song.
tails.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna pop the ale song.
Pop the ale song.
This is gonna be the Rhino Suit at 12% Imperial Milk Stout aged in
Oh
bourbon
my
barrels.
God.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
What's the other one? 8%.
That's what I told you.
Barrel aged pastry stout.
Yeah.
Pastry stout 8% seems a little
But
weak.
it's but when
8%.
but when's it bottled? Because that'll be the difference maker. If it's older than that one, 8% might be more like 9 or 10 now.
I don't know the date.
But it doesn't say.
No, on
doesn't
the
say
on
this
the
one.
on the tiramisu, is there not a bottle? Is there not a lot of?
I don't think so.
No, McMinimans doesn't do that.
Okay, we're gonna open them both. It doesn't matter.
And now we've turned them upside down and stuff. Got all
Well,
the
you all
sediment.
fucked it up. So you fucking-
Oh, I see. Actually, Ale Song does. It is a vintage 2023. Cases produced 340.
So the tiramisu is probably a 2022.
This was from a George Dickel 14-year bourbon barrel.
What'd you call me?
And they use Saccharomyces microbes in this.
Okay.
Okay, so which one? Which one?
We kind of coin tossed it for the ale song.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
ale song
Ale
for
Song
the
it is.
tails.
Yeah.
That's the most
Tail
recent
song.
one.
While you open that, I will give you a piece of news from the newsery. There's lots of news. Lots of news.
Okay.
By the way, in one part of the news, specialty craft beer distributor Day One Distribution officially announces the expansion of their existing partnership with Portland, Oregon-based Great Notion Brewing.
Hey, great, right on. Good
Yeah.
for them.
There's a pros for them.
We love Day One.
That's right.
Always
we
doing great stuff.
do. The new chapter for both will enable Day One the wholesale distribution of Great Notions beer throughout the city of Portland, taking on the former self-distribution footprint, further adding to Day One's retail network of over 800 retail locations across Oregon.
Okay.
Which I think is pretty fucking cool.
That does seem cool.
That does seem cool. I'm gonna pour some ale song. Ooh, that's a thick beastie.
From the Mail Pail, I have from Creature Comforts Brewing. They and Tip Top Proper Cocktails. They have a beer known as the Jungle Bird, a cocktail-inspired ale that they want us to know about. This weighs in at 8%. It's a funky, flamboyant mix of tropical fruit and bitters. Taste of the pineapple, lime, cherry, and herbs while you get down with the jungle bird. This is coming from our friend Carson from Creature Comforts, and they got some cool stuff going on. We're going to be reaching out with them and doing maybe an interview with Neil Cohen at Tip Top. Or possibly, who's the other guy he was talking about?
Yeah.
Anyway, Adam Bochap or Blake Tyler's over at Creature Comforts. So, hopefully we'll be interacting with them a little bit more. And then also in the mail pail, while we are sipping at this, we have something I thought you might be interested from the Northwest Cider Club, the award-winning ciders from Seattle, Washington, the Northwest Cider Cup. So the first multi-cidery subscription service in the country. Ooh. The Northwest Cider Club. Do you know about this?
I have heard of it, yes.
Okay. Well,
I am privy to it.
So this was launched in 2020. It's an innovative club by nonprofit Northwest Cider Association and created by certified sommeliers at Press Then Press. And they have over 500 unique ciders and in over 40 states. The Discover Club so they have 3 membership options. The Discover Club is you get 6 individual 12-ounce ciders. The Elevated Club you get 4, and the Elevated and Discover Club you get 12. Shipping is not included. So they come in at different levels cost-wise, ranging from $60 to $175. But their access to one-of-a-kind cider options, personalized box of ciders, and year-round discounts on cider purchases, and affordable shipping costs. So
That's pretty cool.
they're thinking ahead on that.
There they are.
It's out of the box, but also in the box.
Yeah, and it's kind of perfect for holiday time because sometimes you don't really want to get someone something specific. You just kind of want to get them a great gift that they'll enjoy.
Yeah.
And if they love cider, they could love a subscription service like that.
Yeah. So, I thought you guys might be interested in that. That's from this week's Mail Pail.
By the way, let's talk about this beer.
Holy shnikes.
Yeah.
It's the best one we've opened so far.
Wow.
Oh my God. Wow. This is delicious.
Can you read about it again real quick?
Yeah, I will real quick since I have the eyeballs.
Go for it.
Rhino suit. By the way, we talked about the peppermint rhino suit.
Oh, right.
Which is different from the spearmint rhino.
That would be so good.
Yeah.
The peppermint rhino suit, which has peppermint, this was first spirit barrel-aged beer that we released at Ale Song. It remains one of our favorites, returning annually with a slight vintage variation and refinement. This year's rendition of our Imperial Milk Stout was matured in George Tickle bourbon barrels to add the velvety layers of vanilla and oak to the sweet and chocolatey malt flavors of the base stout. This is a vintage of 2023. Cask produced 340 microbes and lots of 14-year-old Tickle barrel.
Yeah.
Okay. What does the front of the label say though? Because there's let's see.
Rhino suit.
Imperial Milk Stout. Yeah.
Yes, and so you guys have heard us talk about Ale Song before. This is Matt Van Wyck's outfit. This
many
is
medals.
An award-winning brewery.
Many medals.
Many times over.
Many.
Most recently, World Beer Cup, Great American Beer Festival, Oregon Beer Awards. They have won multiple medals at each of these competitions. So they're always taking home medals. Their walls are probably very heavy with them. So,
by the way, did you see what I made?
So good.
Is that a picture?
Yeah, did you see what I made?
Did you are you doing MS Paint?
You know what this reminds me of from Ale Song? It reminds me of the organic chocolate stout from Sam Smith, but boozier.
Okay.
It's very boozy.
Because it's so chocolatey.
Because of the barrel aging.
But the chocolate really does come through. The chocolate and the vanilla, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I just but the picture I showed you is a really cool picture.
It's a great picture, but pictures don't really translate well on audio programs. So
they do not. You're right.
you could
and
Instagram that right now if you want.
I already have. And
There
if
you
you go to
go.
our Instagram or our Facebook page, you'll see this picture.
Thank you.
And the picture is to tell you about next week's Vault 31.
I like it. It's got a turkey on it.
It does have a turkey because you're a turkey. Stuffed full of giblets.
Stuff full of beer.
That's right. Next week is our annual giving thanks party to our Patreon members, but also
we love them.
to our friends in the beer industry, to our loyal listeners.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a really fun party over in Vancouver at Vault 31.
Yeah.
This is going to be from about 7 o'clock to 9:30, so 2.5 hours of delicious decadence.
You still have time
drinks.
to join up.
You can join the Patreon. Go to patreon.com/brewhappy. A little as $1 gets you to be a part of the Patreon party.
Oh, yeah.
And those who have been loyal supporters and listeners over the years are also invited. There is a Facebook group, not for all to attend. Sorry.
Yeah.
Private event.
Yes.
But with that being
Exclusive.
said, there's some really cool things about this because we're going to do a vertical tasting of Abyss.
Yeah.
And some Bourbon Barrel County.
I actually have an Abyss that goes back as far as 2007.
Yeah.
I thought 2009 was the earliest one that I had.
John also added to the
You just brought over a whole box full of more beer.
Yeah, he did.
I did.
Added the tap list.
And that's an Abyss box.
That's Abyss box.
It's more Abyss?
More Abyss.
Okay, so there's definitely going to be plenty of that.
We're going to be featuring the local wares at Vault 31. So we're going to have some Smurshbergs, which are smash burgers.
Yum.
I've heard from David Cowlitz that they have just updated the smash burgers to 2.0.
Oh,
yeah.
What does that mean?
Changed
They've been leveled up.
Yeah, they changed the recipe and made them bigger.
Oh, wow.
They've also done a thing that they hadn't done before, which is they've added the unmentionable vegetables, which is lettuce, tomatoes, and onions.
Well, how is it unmentionable if you just mentioned it?
Well, because they didn't put them on before. So, most people think they're sacrilege, by the way.
What?
A lot of people don't think that lettuce, tomatoes, and onions belong in a burger.
Well, maybe not a smash burger.
It's Americana. No, not on a smash burger.
That's what I'm saying.
So there's an option for the forbidden.
Okay.
But there will be other things on the menu as well. Some delicious treats, lots of beers on tap, and they have some of the best cocktails that I think you've ever seen. So if you want to level up and try some of those beautiful cocktails, all video game inspired, just like the bar.
Wow.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun. There's gonna be cake. There's gonna be a fun episode, and we're.
Are they doing a Mario Kart competition?
There will be a Mario Kart beer cup tournament.
And the Wheel of Craft Beer. With the opportunity to win free stuff while you're there.
Yeah.
Wheel of Craft Beer.
Hell yeah.
So I'm very excited for that. So next week is going to be our party. You guys are going to hear that and all of its glory. If you want to be there, don't be square.
Yeah.
Go join patreon.com/right now.
That's true.
Brew Happy, you can join, and literally $1 helps us, but it gets you
could
into
probably even join on Monday on the day of the party, and we'd be like, hell yeah, get in
Why
here.
not? Yeah, do it.
The more the merrier.
Do it. With that being said, I'm very excited, and David is also very excited, and we're honored, and
we are all very excited.
Very appreciative.
It will
of
be
him
sneaking upon you,
opening up his space to us.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to tell you about something very interesting.
Oh, what's that?
After I hack up a lung. The CBNB Best Beer Reader's Choice, your favorite breweries, was listed.
Okay.
This is the Best of Beer 2024 Reader's Choice for beer and brewing in the craft brewing world. This is a really cool thing because this was voted on by the people.
By the CBNB?
Oh, okay.
The CBNB. So these are your favorite breweries, and I'm going to list off a couple. Not all of them, because we don't know all of them, but I'm going to list off a couple that you might understand.
Oh.
So, small brewery. This is fewer than 5,000 barrels per year. Some we've actually had recently. Number 2, North Park Brewing out of San Diego, California.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations, though.
Yeah.
Monkish out of Torrance, California. Cerebral out of Denver, Colorado. What's this one here? Number 7.
I was just at Monkish.
Were you really?
Yeah, remember
Oh,
when I
that's
went
right.
down
Yeah,
there for
yeah, you did for the
Oh,
game.
nice.
Number 7, our very own, our tried and true Wayfinder out of Portland, Oregon.
What?
Yep.
That's awesome.
That is pretty cool. Everywhere Brewing out
Congrats,
of Orange,
Natalie.
California.
And soon to be here
Oh.
in Portland.
That's very true.
Coming soon in spring. They're taking over the old Peanut tap room from Chuckanut.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
Yeah.
Number
Wow.
16 in the small location is Cloudburst out of Seattle, Washington.
Oh, okay.
Number 18,
Mm-hmm.
Gold Dot and Heater Allen
Oh.
out of McMinnville, Oregon.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
That's nothing wrong with that. Small regional breweries. This is 5 to 25,000 barrels per year.
Okay.
It's a little more refined of a taste buds, but some that we've had, like Weldworks out of Greenlee, Colorado. Von Ebert out of Portland, Oregon.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
And Ghost Town out of Oakland, Block 15 out of Corvallis, Schilling out of Littleton, New Hampshire, and number 19, Great Notion out of Portland, Oregon.
That's
There you
awesome.
go.
Yeah, and a lot of those out of towners we have had the benefit of experiencing.
Ghost Town was at Function.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was everywhere, and yeah, Function actually they were recently in the Oregonian for their the announcement of their 2025 brewery lineup. So they're already building a good start for next year,
Yep.
and they're doing 2 at a time. They're doing 2 different breweries at each place. So that's pretty exciting.
Major coordination.
Yeah,
So
it's gonna take a lot.
It's going to be a
so-
lot of fun, but we're going to enjoy listening to that come 2025.
Okay.
And you guys can experience it by going to those Function PDX locations, whether it be Northeast or Northwest.
Oh, nice.
The mid-sized regional breweries, which is 25 to 100,000 barrels a year. Some of these, not surprising.
Oh yeah.
Number 1,
Oh.
want to guess? 25 to 100,000 barrels a year. Number 1, mid-sized.
Breakside.
Breakside is number 2.
Really?
Oh.
Okay.
Number
I was
1.
close.
Who's number 1? Is it? Hold on. Is it Rogue?
It is not.
Okay.
Rogue.
Is it Deschutes?
It is not.
Damn it.
Deschutes.
Okay. Go. Just go.
Number 1 out of Santa Rosa, California.
Oh, okay.
Russian River.
All right.
Number 4.
We were so close with
Yeah, we're so
Breakside,
close.
though.
Yeah.
Breakside's number 2. Number 4 is Freem out of Hood River.
Okay.
Number 8, no surprise, Fort George out of Astoria.
Ah.
yes.
That's Astoria, not Astoria.
Astoria. One that we've had and know and tried and true. Number 12 is Fatheads out
Oh.
of Ohio. Number
Oh.
13, Pizza Port.
Ah, yeah.
Number 15, Fremont from Seattle, Washington.
There you go.
Number 17, AleSmith. And number 20, Georgetown, also out of Seattle. Now we get to the large breweries. This is 100,000 barrels plus.
Wow.
Does anyone want to guess what the top 3 are?
I'm guessing Deschutes is one.
Yeah.
Deschutes, number 11.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, what about Ninkasi? Are they in there?
No.
Oh, darn it. They should.
They don't make 100,000 barrels a year.
Ah, it's
And
too bad.
to be fair,
I don't
as
think
much
I
as
can
I love Ninkasi,
conceptualize.
they're, I don't think, as popular as people would think they are.
Well, yeah, they have a big following down in Bend and Eugene.
That's pretty much it. I will go up from the bottom to ones we know, like number 20 is Lagunitas.
Uh-huh.
Number 18 is Stone.
Okay.
Number 17 is Kraft Ohana, which has Maui,
Oh,
San Diego.
okay.
Number 15, which is a little surprising, being that low on this list, is Avery
Oh, no kidding.
out of Boulder.
Okay, right on.
Number 13, Dogfish Head. Number
Gotta love some that's East Coast love right there.
Number 12, Odell
Okay.
from Fort Collins.
Yeah. We've been there.
Number 6 from Munster, Indiana. We've talked about him. 3 Floyds.
Oh,
Number 5, Allagash out of Portland, Maine.
they do a really good job.
Number 4 from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Oh.
Founders.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Number 3
Time honored. Yeah, they've been around for a while.
from Fort Collins, Colorado.
Oh.
New Belgium.
Oh, we love those guys. Best brewery tour.
Number 2 from Paso Robles, California.
Oh,
Firestone Walker.
Yep. You can't go wrong there.
And without a doubt, number 1, Chico, California, Sierra Nevada.
Ah, yes, very popular.
Very popular.
Yeah, their torpedo bomber is pretty happy.
It's pretty happy.
Yeah.
So that is a list voted on you, the beer drinker, for your favorite breweries in those categories. If you hear a brewery that you've never been to, now's your time to go.
Right on.
Go try the wares. Try the beautiful fermentational projects.
Right now.
Right meow.
Right meow.
Did you say meow?
We do, yeah. We do have a couple of tidbits of info that have come across my desk
More
from
beer.
Beer Label Society. They have some cool stuff going on. They were talking about Elysian shutting down its production brewery in Seattle.
We'll talk about that later.
I'm just going down the list here. You can get into that. Then we got Low Tide Brewing, which is investing millions to build a permanent location on Johns Island.
Where the hell's Johns Island?
That
John?
is in
John, do you
South,
have an island?
That's in South Carolina, guys.
He might have enough money to buy an island.
And then
How about that?
The stocks are looking great, John.
let's see. We got
Except
Charlotte's.
except for drug stocks.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go with that.
There's a fire that destroyed a special event center at Three Notched Brewing out of Virginia.
Well, that's a great story. Thanks for bringing that up.
There's some
Let's
stuff
move
going
on.
on there, and then we got most recently.
Did you preview these?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
We have All About Beer magazine did a they're putting candy basically in some beer.
That sounds good, though.
Yeah, it's how one candy bar became a beer industry icon. It's called the Salted Nut Roll, and it's a pretty cool article. I just kind of wanted to point that out.
That was my name in high school.
Well, you're a nut of some kind for sure.
Wow. Yeah, I don't. I don't even want to touch that. I literally do not want to touch that. But yeah,
It's like a payday in a drink.
they're basically putting 55-pound grain bags of this stuff into beers and just seeing what happens. So
Well, didn't Backwoods do like a Snickers beer and it was the shit?
Oh, it's the shit. They still make it.
Wait, they still make it?
Yeah. I actually thought about going to Backwoods tonight, but because you guys were
Well,
out there,
we
and
were.
let's talk about your weekend.
Oh yeah.
What'd you guys do? Where'd you guys go?
Bronwyn.
It was awesome.
Yeah. So this was Bronwyn's birthday trip for me. It got pushed back because
It was your birthday trip.
Well, yeah,
That's a weird way to say
that's
that.
what I meant.
You created it for him.
Yeah. I wasn't able to do anything the entire month of October because my work was going through issues, so they weren't letting anybody take
You
time
mean you
off.
were still working?
I mean, it was just like a blackout time, so nobody could do it. So we just decided to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we went to White Salmon, and there was a yurt with a hot tub.
Oh, that was great.
And
How was the hot tub?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It rained quite a bit, but we had some breaks in the rain.
Yep.
And some awesome moonlight, and the sun came out today for a little while.
But here's the thing, though. I don't think I've ever not enjoyed a rainy hot tub soak.
Yeah, it was still great.
Cool on the top, warm on the bottom.
Yeah, I was telling Bronwyn I did a snow hot tub soak one time, and that was exhilarating.
That's pretty fun.
Stand up, sit down. Stand up, sit down. It was great.
Freeze the nips, make them warm again.
Yeah. It was awesome. It was actually very, very, very exhilarating.
Well, yeah, and we went to Everybody's Brewing.
Yeah, that was great.
It's a great brewery.
So good. We
Their
had great
food,
beer.
yeah, really good food too.
Yeah, we did.
So I posted that on Instagram. You can see the pictures. And then
Of you in the hot tub?
No. Everybody's
Oh,
Brewing.
Everybody's.
Yeah, and then we also went to Double Mountain, but we have a Double Mountain over here in.
But I do have to say that location feels really well lived in.
Oh yeah,
and it's like really warm and comfortable.
For
and
Hood River.
Lots of tchotchkes. Yeah.
And there's like a lot of really beautiful art, and the plants are really cool and grown into the space. And
She did love the plants.
I did.
I could tell.
Yeah.
There was a lot of plant love.
Yeah, made us feel right at home.
We drank the Single Hill Pilsner. And we drank a Brewhouse Helles Lager.
Oh my God, yeah.
And we drank the Two Towns Hollow Jack.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that was
a good time to
great.
It was so delicious.
good.
That was by far probably one of the best ciders I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
It's a great. They make it every year, but
Yeah.
it's always a little different.
It's
every
a
year.
seasonal.
Yeah.
And yeah, this one, it was so good.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome for bringing that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Overall, it was a blast. We drank a lot of beer.
What'd you eat at everybody's?
Okay, so they do the Nashville hot chicken, but it's like a rub, not a drip.
No.
And so I had it on top of a salad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a burger. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I was thinking about Backwoods because they have that pizza that John loves. It is favorite of John, so we might have to go there soon.
Oh,
what pizza? I don't know if I've ever
Just
had
the
it.
style how they make the pizza.
Oh, cool.
So speaking of Backwoods, we were talking about it, and that they they have the cabins out there in Carson.
Yeah.
That's going to be our next excursion.
There you go.
So probably about maybe
But
next quarter we'll probably go out there for a little bit of
R&R.
R&R, yeah.
But I was serious about this pizza because I really have never had their pizza. I think I've only ever. I don't think I've ever had one. From them.
Well, we might have to just take a little trip out there.
How do they make it? Is it like wood fired?
One night.
Yeah, you just love it.
John's like, do you want me to open this IPA, John?
John doesn't know how it's made. He just knows how to eat it.
All right.
He just points into his mouth and says, "Get in there."
Get in there.
That's my mouth. There's my pizza.
Wait, if the pizza is jumping in his mouth on its own without any help, that might be a problem.
I want to be eaten now. Please, sir. Sausage and pepperoni for you.
Are we living in a cartoon?
Wow, that's hoppy. Holy shit. I just opened up this Brew Host 6s.
I'm good. I'm gonna stick with my stouts over here.
IPA, 60 IBUs. Good lord, is this the hops?
I'm gonna stay dark and
They
sexy.
mostly do hazies. They do very few West Coast.
Okay.
God damn, that's so good.
But it's one of
I
their.
did switch. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't opened the tiramisu yet, and we're still talking, so we're just gonna keep
No,
moving on.
I'm very slowly. I filled up my ale song glass again, and I'm slowly sipping on that again.
That's fair.
I filled it like all the way up.
That's
It's
fair.
so good.
More
news?
Yeah.
You same?
What else we got going on?
We mentioned my Great Notion earlier, but now they're changing some things up. They had a great notion to make some different kinds of alcoholic beverages. And the latest sip in their innovation is hard hop water.
Hard hop water.
Tastes like the polar opposite of a big hazy IPA.
Okay.
Or a sweet pastry stout or a fruit-packed kettle sour.
Oh.
And that's going to put them on the map in a major way. The departure from these things sees the once uber-hyped brewery fusing two hot trends into an adult beverage sector, hard seltzer and fizzy hop water.
Oh.
That's right. Paul Ritter, who is the co-founder of the brewery, has made this beautiful hard hop water, with a tropical mosaic citrus hops, and it's the faintest trace of alcohol. It's 5%.
Oh.
And a larger shift to adapt to their beverages and the shifting market. So they've created this fun little thing.
Sounds
it's kind
good,
of like
actually.
a seltzer. It's kind of like a cocktail. It's kind of like...
Kind of reminds me of like a Topo Chico or a White
you
Claw or something. I really
go.
like those if I'm going out.
So this is going to be a fun one that you guys can dabble into as they've adapted just like a lot of people have with the times and the changes.
Oh. Okay.
You know, we've seen some really fun things from Great Notion, like their themed releases. They did like the 13 Halloween beers.
Yeah.
They do the Get on the Bus promotion around 420 to get stoner friends into brews.
Okay.
So this is
we like that.
this is a fun extra thing for Great Notion, and now with their bigger footprint with Day One, you guys can try the hard hop water.
Hard hop water.
Hop water.
Well, that's way better than soft hop water.
Hard hop water.
Well,
Nobody wants it soft.
Hard hop water. Over the weekend, by the way, Oregon City Brewing celebrated its 10th anniversary with lots of fun games, live music, and some delicious beers, which you can still have now.
Okay.
This is the anniversary IPA for the occasion called Count to 10. It's a 7% West Coast IPA. Features 10 of David Voden's favorite and most used hops, and gives off big pine, melon, and tropical fruit notes. By the way, let me just say that again.
Okay.
It's a 7% West Coast IPA featuring 10 of David Voden's favorite and most used hops.
I love that man.
There are 10 different hops in this beer.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
David Voden, we love you.
You are the man.
Let's give him a prost.
Meow.
We miss him.
There it is. We should have him on the show soon.
How many
Bros.
hops does the guy use?
I don't know. He uses a lot.
Tens a lot.
I mean, he's got quite a few, so you got to go through your inventory sometimes.
I do not have a list of what those hops are.
Oh, that's all right.
But maybe it's a mystery for a reason.
Hey, can I throw in somewhere here?
I will tell you first, though. Yes, you can go to Oregon City Brewing and get that anniversary IPA called Count 210.
All right. Real quick, I just want to announce that Roscoe's are one of my favorite bars of all time.
Cheers.
A fantastic pub that always has a small but finely curated beer list. Roscoe's is having a holiday summit on December 1st at 3 p.m. I'm sorry, from November 28th to November 1st.
December 1st.
December 1st.
Back
that's
in
what I meant.
time?
Yeah, from November 28th to December 1st.
So
Sorry, I'm
3
reading
days.
it backwards
Yeah.
because that's how I do things. They are located on off of 80th and Stark. So make sure you check that out. They'll be celebrating all of the flavors and beer styles that are favorites during the holiday season. It begins on Thanksgiving at noon, and there will be vintage kegs, imperial stouts, barley wines, holiday beers, and all kinds of holiday flavors, guys. Stuff from...
Sean will be there.
Yeah, so, you got...
And spider sliders.
Oh, my God. Get spider sliders. It's the only place you can get them. And so all the stuff that they offer as sliders, you can get them as like a po' boy sandwich, except for the spider sliders.
He's an expert on this, let me tell you.
So what I usually do is I'll get an order of spider sliders, which is 2 sliders, and then I'll just get another order of spider sliders.
Of course, yeah, you heard it here, folks.
That's right.
That's how the master does it.
Taster trays will be available. They will have stuff from...
That's the way to do it.
Freem, and
just get like a taster tray of
Evil
like
Twin,
how many? Like 6, maybe?
Shoots, Block 15,
8?
Boss Rambler.
Okay, that's enough.
All kinds of stuff. Yeah.
How fun.
Yeah, they have a really great list, and it does look like it's going to be a lot of fun. So you won't
a lot
want
of trouble. I mean, fun.
Yeah, you won't want to miss this, guys. So I'm inviting Bronwyn, JP, and Ryan right now.
Aww.
Thanks.
Yeah, so it's more than interested. We are going.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's yeah.
On
Continue, please.
Thanksgiving.
Do you want to take a quick break so you can open another bottle? Or are you good?
We do have this tiramisu.
Yeah, we do have to do tiramisu. Actually,
In a world.
You could
You want to do a piece?
You do the thing, and I'll do this other thing.
You do your thing.
You should
Yeah.
narrate
And I'll
it
do
with
mine.
with the movie voice.
In a world where there is some debate over who invented tiramisu.
Yeah, I'm just gonna mute you real quick.
I really liked it actually.
Rogue Ales, which we have known for a very long time.
Yes.
20
Globally recognized brand.
Yeah, 2024 Santa's Private Reserve Mocha Stout collab.
Okay.
With Portland Coffee Roasters.
Yes.
That's right. Newport and Portland, Oregon-based Rogue Ales and Spirits has announced its year's winter seasonal Santa's Private Reserve 2024, a mocha-inspired stout collaboration with Portland Coffee Roasters. It is a tradition for Rogue Ales Santa's Private Reserve to be completely different beer each and every single year, but always highlight the flavors of the season.
Completely different?
Completely fucking different.
Wait, Rogue said that?
Yes.
They just
they do it.
They're like, fuck consistency. It could be completely different.
Well, I used to work for their marketing department, and if you've been in their archives department,
Sorry.
they probably just keep losing track of the recipe every year.
Sorry, I didn't mean to point that out. Usually I let you go through, but I'm just like, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is a stout. It's 6.7%. Nice. IBUs at 40. Packaging comes in a 4-pack for 60-ounce cans and available through November and December. Available for a limited time starting now, Santa's Private Reserve 24 is a perfect addition for holiday gatherings or as a gift for beer or coffee lover in your life. Now, this is really cool because you can get it as a nice little pack with some beautiful Portland Coffee Roasters French roast. You can do that and enjoy that. And pour me some, please. Here's my cup.
It's coming.
There it is. So go ahead and get yourself some of that. Speaking of holiday beers, Gigantic Brewing releases and reveals its 2024, thank you, holiday beer lineup.
That sounds like a pretty big deal for Gigantic.
Well, there's going to be some massive beers coming your way from the 2024 massive barrel-aged barley wine. Don't forget the most premium beer of the barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout.
Yeah, both of these are references to European pop culture.
Yep. The Cat Ate My Stash and Pissed on My Christmas Tree IPA. The Krampus Chocolate Stout. And, of course, there's some other beautiful things happening as well. But those are the ones that you're going to want to be getting on the bus for. The most premium, the Krampus and the Cat Ate My Stash and Pissed on My Christmas Tree.
Well, you don't have to tell everybody twice.
The Cat Ate My Stash and Pissed on My Christmas Tree.
What a name.
Hey. Quit talking about your personal life. Stick to the beer.
It's fair. And the last little piece of news, we just mentioned it earlier. Elysian Brewing out of our wonderful Georgetown neighborhood in Seattle, as well as their Airport Way tap room, have officially closed the doors.
Yeah.
Following a strike authorized by Teamsters Local 117 back in Oregon, nearly 30-year-old Washington, Seattle-based Elysian Brewing, owned by Anheuser-Busch, aka AB InBev, was not on the craft beer brands they recently loaded off to Tilray, but unfortunately, they shut down the production brewery. A right sizing for the company. Production will be moving to a much more smaller Elysian Capitol Hill Brew Pub and other A and B locations. Yeah. Part of the decision involves making a $1.7 million investment to the brewery's original Capitol Hill Brewery and Pub with aim of increasing local innovation brewing capabilities, focus on brewing emerging styles, blah, 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 blah. We don't care. 1 year ago, 33 employees of Elysian Georgetown production facility that work in brewing, packaging, quality assurance, and warehouse departments voted overwhelmingly to join the Teamsters Union back in October of 2023, and that is what led to this decision.
Wow.
So,
how could this not be considered a direct slight against those employees?
Well, unfortunately, here's the thing about being part of a union. It comes with just as many benefits as it does downfalls.
Yeah. Now, our friend Jeff Allworth from Beervana blog had this to say. He said with ABI, which is AB InBev, sales of 8 breweries last year, and Mosul Coors dumping 4 of their breweries. These are craft breweries we're speaking of. Just a few months ago, we can call 2024 the final chapter in the corporate craft era of American brewing. ABI,
I fucking hope so.
Yeah, ABI will no doubt radically scale back Elysian's offerings going forward to streamline production, distribution, and sales. In 2020, ABI purchased Craft Brew Alliance for a single beer, which was the Kona Big Wave, which is now a standalone brand in their portfolio. But Jeff expects them to strip Elysian of everything but space dust going forward. So this is just indicative of how big beer brands come in. They slice and dice beloved craft beer brands, and then just take whatever beer is they're selling the most of, and then toss everything else.
Can I ask a question, actually? Because didn't they just recently fire an entire brewing team at 10 Barrel?
Yeah.
That was Tilray.
That was Tilray.
Well, that was Tilray, yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
But that's just another indication that big beer doesn't understand.
Months ago?
Yeah, they don't understand how craft breweries function, and they don't understand the craft brewery community.
Operate, how they produce, how they...
Or maybe they just don't care.
They don't care. They just want to, extract...
They're buying names and recipes.
Yeah, they're buying names and recipes. They're not buying talent.
If they bought that entire thing for just that big wave Kona, and
Yeah,
turned
just a
it
name
into
and
an
recipe.
entire brand, that's just so crazy.
Yeah. So it's kind of messed up, and people have been complaining about it for a long time. But it looks like this sort of thing.
It's not messed up if they don't sell.
They were selling before, but then
No, I'm saying the small owner sells it to the big boy.
Yeah, I get it,
because that's his goal.
I get it.
And here's the thing: is
But-
when we go back to the original.
I mean, look what happened to Bridgeport.
Well, the original purchase back in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
that happened with 10 Barrel to Anheuser-Busch.
Yeah.
What happened, the way that happened from our perception is that when you look at a brewery that's producing as they were on a very large scale, distributing very wide across Oregon, Washington, Idaho, and many other states, they were doing a really good job of something that Anheuser-Busch didn't have a foothold in.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know how to do small markets as big as 10 Barrel was doing them.
Mm-hmm.
Their catalog was big. Their catalog was innovative. Their catalog was, and we know, award-winning.
I mean, the best thing they were doing for a while was just letting 10 Barrel do what it always did well.
Unfortunately, this is true, except for the fact that once they understood that they didn't understand how 10 Barrel worked is when they went ahead and offloaded them to Tilray. And Tilray, unfortunately, still didn't understand how 10 Barrel works.
Mm-hmm.
And what they're trying to pick up is something that's small, niche, and grow it.
Yeah.
But that's not how it works,
Yeah.
because you have to be, 10 Barrel would have to have had the same level or more of Sierra Nevada, making 100,000 plus barrels a year.
Yeah, I know. This is the same thing that Gambrinus did to Bridgeport back in the day.
And they didn't build anything. They didn't support them in any
Yeah.
way. They didn't fund new operations.
Yep.
They just said, good luck.
Yeah.
And
So
we're going to reap the rewards.
yeah, it's just,
So that's why it's failing. And I think
these
Jeff's
beers, these breweries, these craft beer teams, they mean something to people in their local communities. And it's, I get the business part of it, but it's still, kind of a betrayal. Like, why don't you just invest in the brands that you are buying? Just make them better.
Well, understand them.
Sometimes that happens for a while, and then I don't know. And then this stuff happens. So, but anyways, it
Good
looks
luck,
like
Elysian.
that trend is coming to a close, I hope. And yeah. So anyways, that's just another story.
Well, here's the thing is, and I think now we have such great distribution companies, especially in Oregon, Washington, that now let those dogs lie and go pick them up and get them out of the big businesses.
Yeah.
Step away from that shit and start doing what we have been doing for the last 20 years is just make great local craft beer.
Yeah, like this McMiniman's tiramisu.
How
pastry stout. Holy
Oh,
shit! What do you think, guys?
It smells like literal chocolate cake.
John, have
I
you tried
know.
it?
Yes, it's very good.
Oh my god, it's delicious. Yeah. So
It is by far, even though it's a little bit older, it's the best one on the table.
yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It's not real strong, alcohol wise.
Yeah, it's only 8%.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
that's
a hair
still
less.
that's still very high in ABV, but it's
Maybe
just
9 because
not
it's sat,
as
but
high.
yeah.
No, I thought it was 7.6 or something like that.
It says 8 on the label, but it's over a year old.
7.87.
So it could be between 8 and 9.
Yeah.
But it's delicious.
That is so good. Wow.
Well done.
It's just really drinkable.
You know, McMiniman's have it sold out, so.
No, I don't think they're ever
Never
going
will.
to. Yeah.
Never
yeah,
will.
Yeah.
Never will.
Knock on wood. So,
Is this table plastic?
it is wood.
It's wood.
It is wood.
It's wood. It's painted wood.
John, I know we haven't talked in a long time, but did you want to talk about a whiskey real quick?
I think he should.
I think you should.
You brought
I
boxes
would love
of things.
to have some
What-
whiskey.
What did you bring, John?
We
I
each
brought
have
hop whiskeys.
hopped whiskey.
Oh.
I'm going to play the song. You grab the whiskey.
Come guess me this riddle, what beats pipe and fiddle, what's hotter than mustard and milder than cream? What best wets your whistle, what's clearer than crystal, sweeter than honey and stronger than steam?
Man.
What can make the dumb talk, what can make the lame walk, what's the elixir of life and philosopher's stone? And what helped Mr. Brunel to dig the 10 tunnel, sure wasn't it whiskey from old Inishowen? So stick to the crater, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. And boys, I'd have wonder if lightning and thunder was made from the plunder of whiskey, me boy.
That's right. Our friend John Paul of Paul Cigars with 3 convenient locations: Beaverton, East Vancouver, and North Vancouver, out in Hazeldale. He is the man of whiskey. We've long since had a whiskey corner, and he is back with some delicious treats. John, what have you got for us tonight?
What's going in the glass tonight?
Well, I have two here. I have two beer-related ones.
Okay.
Okay.
I have one. I have a Scotch.
I do like some
Scotch
Westland.
from Charbay, which is hop-flavored whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bourbon, Westland's American single malt whiskey, and it's aged in a beer cask.
There you go. I do like some Westland.
Yes. And then I have one different one is an Ardent their very first initial release, a 5-year-old Scotch whiskey, half bourbon barrel, half Oloroso barrels.
Oh, that smells amazing.
And it's a little peaty, but it's their inaugural very first bottle they've ever released. And I was there last year at their did a tour of their brand new distillery there. It's the 10th distillery on the island, with a couple more coming.
Wow.
They're building.
That does have that's a slight peat.
Slight peat.
Slight peat.
Actually, this would be. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think of you often, but Damien, this would be the perfect amount of peat for you.
You don't think of me often?
No.
You should be thinking about me all the time.
Never. That's Brahma's job. So this is a limited edition inaugural release that has been matured in a combination of ex-bourbon and ex-Oloroso sherry casks, Ardenho Distillery out of Isla, and the peat is very subtle on the
Very
nose.
subtle. Jeremy has one of those.
I bet he does. That would. I bet he also has this Westland whiskey as well.
I don't know about that. He had to buy that. I bought him the Ardent And this one, this Charbay, was interesting. A hop-flavored. It's very rare you see a hop-flavored whiskey, a hop-flavored Scotch.
Ooh, the bouquet on that one is very floral, very hoppy.
The bouquet.
The
bouquet.
I'm going to need a little glass, though. You have a little glass? I got to try at least
Need
one.
a little more little glasses.
Little glasses.
Little glass, little glass. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Perfect. Right into the mic
Scott,
for that one.
There we go.
I'm going to try the Charbay.
Yeah, that's one you should try first. That was an odd one. I never see that anywhere.
Hold on.
Wow.
It's a nice color.
It is a nice color. It's
That's a pungent on the nose a bit.
I wish I knew if they said more what the barrels were.
wanna smell
Oh,
that?
it's a Pilsner, double distilled Pilsner is what the.
Smell that.
Well, it means it's not that much hop if it's a Pilsner.
That smells like it. That smells like jet fuel.
Oh, this is made exclusively bottled for the Norfolk Whiskey Group of Massachusetts and Scotch Club of California. Wow.
Oh, shit. Wow. You're in an older octave now. I think my voice aged about 50 years.
Is that good or bad?
I think it's good.
It's good.
What
Have
did
you
I
tried it? You
miss?
tried it. You already had it.
This is
Brahman.
hilarious.
I don't know if Brahman.
Just a tiny little sip. Yep,
just
that's
gonna-
good.
I'm just gonna go ahead and.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just down it. You're not going
Nope,
anywhere.
I'm
Hello,
not- I'm not gonna-
everybody.
Hello, everybody.
You know what's happening at 9 o'clock, don't you, tonight?
Poker?
9 p.m.?
No. What's happening at 9 o'clock, John?
They're closing the I-5 bridge.
They are?
Like permanently for a
I
year?
guess I'm going 205.
No, at 9 o'clock till like 6 a.m.
Oh, okay.
for
Oh.
maintenance.
I see.
Yeah.
Just
Big
saying.
Nothing
I'll
wrong
be-
with
I'll be
that.
going 205 to get home.
205 going. So you'll be going south.
I have to go
Good
south to
thing,
go west.
Well,
Go
you could
west
always
to
go,
east.
Hey, you know what else is
you can
going
go
on tonight?
Lombard.
You know what else is going on tonight?
What?
Tiny Bubble Room is closing down tonight, so their staff can have a party.
Oh.
That's pretty
Well,
cool.
that is actually pretty cool. Employee
Yeah.
appreciation.
Yeah, we definitely salute that, and I think we should give our friend Jeremy and the people of Tiny Bubble Room a prost.
There you
There we go.
Cheers, everybody.
So we're going to go crash it?
No, we're gonna leave them alone and let them have their fun.
Wait,
You want some, you want some more of that?
I need something in there, buddy.
That's the thing you just
An
tasted.
empty glass. Yeah. Hey, why not?
yeah, he's not driving anywhere, is
Yeah,
he?
man.
I was gonna go with the Ardenho next, which has some roller.
Little Pete.
You want just no? Okay, I don't want this.
No,
Sweet
finish
back.
it. Just
I don't want to finish.
Hold on,
it.
hold on, guys. Bronwyn, what do you think?
Hold on.
I don't want to drink it.
Yeah.
No,
She does. She likes it. I think
does
she likes
not.
it.
She does not like it.
She just
No,
had
I
more.
do.
Yeah,
She
she
likes
does like it.
Can you taste the hops? Not really. It's hard to taste hops and that strong. This is a
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Ardenho, which is an Isla single malt.
This was bottle 24 of 120 bottles, and it was, oh my God! You know what the alcohol content was on that?
What?
148.6 proof.
B, you're still processing.
74% alcohol.
All right, guys, hold on.
No, it's I mean
74%.
I feel like
alcohol.
there is a
Jesus
bit of a fresh
Christ.
hop sense there, but I'm not sure I could pick it out.
Okay.
If it wasn't on the bottle.
Oh.
This one, by the way,
descriptor, the
Same.
words help.
I feel the same way.
this one has much different notes on the nose.
Mhm.
This is the Ardenho one from Isla.
Isla.
This is an ex-bourbon and ex-Oloroso sherry cask. So I'm gonna
Sherry.
Sherry.
Where's my baby? Give me the sherry, baby. That's my favorite.
Just subtle
But I
sherry.
gotta finish this one first.
Yeah, she does like the
chug
sherry.
it.
You can
Just
you can don't
Just
chug it.
it.
Just dump
Yeah,
it.
you're not driving anywhere. Just chug it.
True.
I'm gonna try this one real quick. Ardenho. Here we go. That is so much better.
I can't wait to try it.
It has some smoky
Oh my
notes.
God.
There's the sherry one for you.
Oh,
It has some
Walking
different-
through a spice market. Okay.
It's a special. That's
Ryan,
a super sherry.
Tell
Here
us
you go.
about the
Here's
tell
another-
us about the Ardenho.
It's really good. It has some smokiness. It's really nice.
Subtle smoky.
Subtle smoky, subtle sherry. So not really sweet. It's more smoky.
Yeah, very, very subtle sherry. And it's a
But
brand new distillery with brand new equipment.
This is really good, though.
Yes,
This is a really
it
good
is.
whiskey.
It's really good for the very first one.
Really good scotch.
Yes.
Daddy like it.
5 years.
Okay, so JP just brought this one out of the
The
archive.
super sherried one.
Walking through a spice market.
Well, that sounds like I'm dead.
Yeah, in
Oh, yeah.
celebration of the Highland Spirit 2024. It's part of the Vault series. It's a seemingly really special one.
It is. It's one of the.
I'm not seeing many descriptors of what it's supposed to
It's
taste
just-
like, but I guess imagine
It's
walking
heavily
through a
sherried.
spice market.
Heavily sherried.
Okay, well, let's try that one. And that'll be the last one I try because I
Ooh.
do have to drive home.
Oh, it smells amazing.
That's very responsible of you.
I have to drive home.
Do we have another glass right here just for me?
Yeah. there you
Yes.
go.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes is the answer.
Here, I'm gonna pass it.
Okay.
It smells so nice.
I just put my
Here, I'll
my hoppy beer in this glass so then I can have the sherry.
Sherry.
Walking through a spice market in celebration of Highland Spirits 2024.
What a beautiful bottle, right?
Yeah.
It better be.
It smells incredible. I
Hold on.
want you to. It doesn't like burn your nose like
Look
the
how
other
dark,
one does.
Look how dark it is.
It's so dark.
Oh my god.
It's frothy. By the way, I almost brought some stuff for my reserve but I knew John would. But I have some Agnostra that I need to get rid of.
You need to smell this. Wait, does Damien have some of this?
This?
Walking through a spice market.
Oh, you
Not
should
yet.
have some.
Oh my God! Is
Damien.
that from the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society?
It is.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it
But
for a
it's super
second.
sherried.
I will tell you, this smells amazing.
It is.
It doesn't burn your nose off like the other one does.
Together.
Yes.
Cheers.
Oh, holy
Together.
shit,
Here we go.
guys!
Nice thing about Ardho, that was only 100 proof. The Ardho. So that
Arden,
wasn't-
ho 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 ho!
Oh, ho,
Oh
ho.
my God! I could just.
Yeah,
just,
that one.
That you could just melt into that.
Yes.
Oh my God! This smells dang.
That
Thank you,
one's
Scotch Malt Whiskey Society.
58.7% alcohol.
Oh, that's definitely my favorite.
Yes.
That's so
Definitely
good.
my favorite right there. Oh damn!
That's right. You don't have a super sherried one here, do you?
I was gonna say, am I keeping this bottle?
Yes.
For the collection?
Hey, you don't have a super sherry,
Oh my
do
god,
ya?
are we the luckiest people on the planet?
that.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Oh, my God.
right there.
JP.
Right there next to the other one.
Holy
John's like, I got 3 more at the house.
Thank you, sir.
so much.
Way more than that.
That is really nice of you.
Wow.
That is really
I'm
nice
over
of you,
here
JP.
processing how delicious it is, and I'm
Oh,
just like,
I am. Yeah. Oh, don't. Yeah. Careful. Don't die. Don't die on me, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we
You're
need
going to
you
have
a
to keep that one, too.
few more shows, huh? Oh,
That's a
my
bourbon.
You're right. A few more shows. I do have
Wow.
a few more shows left in the bag.
wow.
That's
Wow.
a bourbon. That's
That is a
pure
really
cask bourbon.
good. That's a really good sherry.
Are you gonna miss this?
No, because I have a stash.
No, I know, but you're gonna miss like doing this
I
with
will.
us.
I will. A little
You're
bit.
gonna have to come back sometimes.
I'll be back every once in a while.
All right, all
but
right.
Here's the thing: is I have such a catalog of alcoholic beverages in my house now.
Oh,
My wife's
me
like,
too.
hey, what are we doing with all this? And I'm like,
Yeah, look over my shoulder.
I know. What I told her, I go, I know we're renting, but I can build a little closet on the side of the house, right? Like, no, you cannot.
Well, the key is you tell her like I'm not paying anything for
Yeah,
this, so it's okay.
Yeah,
It's true.
I mean, you can for like a couple $100 you could build a lean-to, and it's easy to take down.
the homeless would figure it out.
No. They don't need to know about it. They don't need to know what's in there.
I have a garden shed.
Yeah. You could even put it together with thumb screws.
No, it's a real garden.
Put it on wheels.
That's
just wheel it out of there.
everybody's favorite type of gardening. Let me tell you.
Yeah, there you go.
Man, I'll tell you what.
Is that gardening? Technically.
Yeah.
You have to put at least one plant in there, right? Or at least a bag of soil.
That is delicious, though.
Diatomaceous earth, anything.
Walking through a spice market.
There you go.
Unbelievable.
Really good.
I'm still blown away.
You see that China's trying to build a plane from India to China, a supersonic plane.
Okay.
And a normal plane would take 8-hour flight.
Sure.
And the new supersonic plane they're coming out with is going to take them an hour and a half. It's
That's
going to go
cool.
5 times the speed.
Do they
of,
pay for when your face rips off your skull?
Well, if you're Chinese, won't be a problem.
That's true.
Yeah.
You might actually see more.
Yeah, there you go. So they're working on that.
Did
When
I say that
be
out
fun?
loud? That was the whiskey talking. Go ahead and edit that out.
I think I don't think I will. I mean,
Hey, if I was going to get canceled, that'd be right before I quit.
I mean, I'm probably going to be drinking some of this stuff while I'm editing the show, so I might conveniently forget.
Well, I might forget.
I mean, this bottle's got to disappear somehow.
I can't believe this hot flavor whiskey, 75% alcohol.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No wonder you can't taste any of that.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that might be a show, guys.
That's a great way to end it.
I think so,
moly.
too.
Our entire career, just right
We're
now.
just
Boom.
shit-faced.
Yep.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, bitches.
Yeah.
By the way, we bring in the holiday season next week at our Patreon party at
That's
Vault
right.
31 in Vancouver. If you guys haven't gone to patreon.com/brewhappy,
check it out.
Now is the time to go subscribe, be a donor, be a subscriber to the Patreon. Help support the best beer podcast in the fucking world.
Yeah, we are all about local business and local beer. If you know of a local business or a local beer that you think needs support, tell us all about it. Reach out to us on social media.
Like our friends at Lazy Days Brewing.
All
We
about
love those guys.
Me and
all,
Sue just went there
all
for
about the
dinner the
lazy,
other day.
lazy
Go,
days. You
go.
did?
Yeah,
What did-
Friday night.
What'd you have?
Yeah, I have no idea. That was a couple days
French
ago.
He
fries.
probably had a salad.
French
Whatever it was, he liked it because obviously
liked
he's
And
smiling.
Sue liked it too.
By
Yeah.
the way, I have had their Caesar salads, and I usually put chicken on it. Phenomenal.
Yeah, right?
It's phenomenal.
That's right. The guy
Laziness
came
is the
over,
shit.
said hi
Great
to me too.
job.
That's right. He recognized me over there.
Everything's great over there.
And like I said before, 2 convenient locations. So for you all over there in Southwest Multnomah County,
On Flint Street.
yep, they got one on Flint Street over by Rose Garden, and they have one over there in Beaverton. Right
Off
over
a
at-
hall.
Off a hall, yeah, in downtown.
I gotta go take an hour-long dump. Hold
What?
on a second. I'm gonna be gone in the bathroom for a bit.
Why? That's the wrong button, Ryan. Jesus, this guy.
He must
All
have
right.
a problem if it takes him an hour.
Well, yeah. I mean, is that what whiskey does to you?
Boner Jam is 98.
All right, you're using the bathroom downstairs. All right, beer fans
Damien, I need more beer.
and whiskey fans.
Ma.
My mom's actually a vodka fan.
Well, that's all right.
So we do love you, and we're so glad that you could be a part of our show this week. Please join the conversation, as I said before, on social media. And as always, beer fans, I don't just like you, I love you, and I want to have a beer with you, hopefully soon at Vault 31. And keep brewing out there, but brew happy. Cheers. Wow, guys. Wow. You
Overboard?
you all right?
Overboard?
Are you maybe, yeah.
Overboard?
Very drinky
Getting
drink
a-
night.
Overboard?
Getting a little, I think you might have had a little too much.
Overboard?
Yeah. Alright. You got the Amanda outro there?
This production is brought to you by Brew Happy Media, the ultimate brewers media resource. For more information, go to thebrewhappyshow.com and brewhappypodcast.com. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Brew Happy. For more cigar pairings, please check out our sponsor, paulcigars.net. questions, concerns, advertising, or guest relations, please reach us at brewhappypdx@gmail.com. Remember, brew happy, drink responsibly. Cheers.